Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your love and romance reading for the time of Venus in Leo. That is going to be with us from September 7th through October 3rd, 2020. I hope you guys are doing great today. It is always wonderful to spend time with you guys, and I love being with my Aquarians. Absolutely. You are one of my very favorite signs. And I just am so appreciative and grateful for your energy and your time. Also, welcome back to my new and returning subscribers. And if you have not yet done so, please do hit that subscribe button, join the Dragon family, and also give it that Dragon Claw up. But let me know that you enjoy this content by hitting that like button. Aquarius, always I have a few quick notes before we get started that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every Aquarius out there. So take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This will mostly be corresponding to Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And all of our Aquarius cross-watchers out there are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like info on any of the card decks that I use in my sessions, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all of that info and details are below in the description box. So let's get started, Aquarius. So in the astrology for the month, Venus will be in the sign of Leo. That does make love more playful, demonstrative, generous, optimistic, and it brings kind of this, glowing sense of happiness back into our love life in general. Definitely more of a focus on, having fun and enjoying, the joy and the fun of being in love and in a relationship rather than the super heavy stuff. So Aquarius, this Venus in Leo particularly does highlight your relationship house. So that's why, this Venus in Leo transit is extra important to you. Relationships absolutely come strongly up to the surface during this period of time. You will feel, more encouraged to get close to those that you love, those that love you. This can be romance, family members, business partnerships getting better and stronger. You're starting to realize maybe the value of being, more kind, more generous with your time, more generous with your emotions. All of that comes up to the surface, and Venus will not be back in Leo again until next year, starting on June 28th, 2021. So this is definitely a special period of time. Let's go ahead and get into your cards, and I can't wait to see what comes up. This will be for all signs, whether you are coupled, in separation, single. Just take these messages as they resonate. Sometimes they do definitely come out more for somebody who's single or somebody who's in separation or somebody who's already coupled. But let's go ahead and see what story unfolds for you, Aquarius. And if this does not resonate, do check the placements on your personal natal chart, because some of those can point even more strongly towards your story. Like, for example, my Venus sign is in Pisces, and so even though my sun sign is in Capricorn, watching the Pisces reading many times gives me a good insight on my love life, because that is my Venus sign. So that could be the same deal for you guys, for any reader that you watch, not just me. All right, dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with our sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign Aquarius as we do their love and romance reading for Venus in Leo 2020. Please bring through clear, accurate messages for them, for anything they need to know, and protect their energy as well as mine throughout the session. Thank you so much. Ooh, Aquarius, the new beginnings in love is up. So no matter whether you're single, coupled, in reconciliation, or in separation, or, having a hard time with your sweetheart, the new beginnings card is so beautiful. Look at that with the sunrise coming up over and the stars into the background. It's beautiful. So I would say that no matter what your situation may be personally, there is this element of a new beginning in love, and that's really positive. And, you know, Venus and Leo transiting your universal relationship house is very positive in the same way. So let's get into the major arcana. I'm going to pull a card to represent your personal energy at this time when it comes to your love life. Look at that. Oh, Aquarius, I'm excited for you. The Sun card came up. So a lot of my Aquarians, look at that. The Sun rules Leo. Venus is in Leo. That's in your relationship house. So you are feeling much more encouraged, much more positive. And even if you don't right now, even if you've been feeling really down about love and relationships, Aquarius, this could be a time when that positivity starts to return to you. And just like that new beginning card, the sun is coming back. The sun is coming back. That's really what it feels like. You know, it's like you, even if you have been in a relationship for a while, maybe it's really challenged and it's like there's a new beginning. Maybe you even feel like you're falling in love all over again with the same person, right? So, and for those of you who are single, this can be something very positive on the horizon. So let's get a card to symbolize your person's energy or your potential person if you're single. Oh, Aquarius, look at that. Chariot card is coming up to represent your love interest. This is the Cancer card, so they're looking at you like, I want to make a home with Aquarius. I want to travel with Aquarius. I want to go to this rainbow of happiness and bliss with Aquarius, right? So it's like, and it's also, they have very strong emotions for you, a lot of love, a lot of energy. And sometimes they have to really work to balance those strong inner emotions because they feel them very strongly towards you. This may be someone that you see as a very emotional person, very connected to their feelings. But that travel energy and that education, like they're willing to learn, they're willing to grow, they're willing to go the distance. Because the Chariot to me is always travel and movement, and it's also an education card. So they're willing to learn. They're willing to say, Aquarius, I will go the distance for you. Aw. So let's get into the tarot. I will be using the vice versa tarot for your overall spread, and I will be highlighting with the Modern Witch tarot. So let's see what your feelings are towards them and about love right now. Okay, Aquarius, so look at that. You definitely have a strong feeling right back towards them because here is that King of Cups, our King of Love, our King of Emotional Healing. Very similar energy in a lot of ways to our Chariot because both of these cards are very strongly Cancer ruled. So not only do they feel like, you know, they want you very strongly emotionally. They want to heal with you. They want to nest with you. They want a home and a long-term relationship, but you feel the same way. And you are in a place of emotional healing, Aquarius. You may be going through a lot or have been going through a lot, but you're maturing a lot emotionally. You're growing a lot in understanding those really intense emotions that you have going on. So let's get a clarifier for the King of Cups, please. Oh, and Aquarius, you do worry. You have a lot of anxiety, see, that you're working through right here with that Nine of Swords. I think that's part of what you're healing and working through is, you know, thoughts, worries, maybe depression, sadness, anxiety that just goes around and around your head. It may make it hard for you to sleep at night. Oh, so yeah, it's really a thing about healing the heart, but also healing the mind and, you know, getting out of that place of worry. So let's get into their feelings for you and their feelings about the relationship, Aquarius, because it sounds like it's like you really want something serious, but you're also going through a lot. You know, you could be in separation right now from this person or at a long distance, and that could be, you know, increasing that feeling of anxiety, aloneness, isolation, etc. or just a feeling that you're really going through that sort of dark night of the soul, where it's like, you know, like you've got to kind of endure something or get through something. So let's see what we have for Aquarius's love interest or potential love interest, please. Oh, Aquarius, so they're patient, so don't worry too much. Look at that Three of Wands. They're willing to let these ships come in. They've already said, you know, I put in my time, I put in my effort. Time is on my side, balance is on my side, and I'm going to be patient and wait for this, you know, to come in for me. So I wouldn't worry too much. It looks like they're not going anywhere. It looks like they're kind of like, yep, I know this could take a little time, but I'm willing to sit back, do my own thing, hang out, and I will wait for those ships to dock up. So let's get a clarifier on top of this one, Aquarius. Yeah, they're a little anxious too. Look at this with this Knight of Swords. They are, oh goodness, both of you have a little anxiety going on. They have so much they want to share and say with you. They have so much on their heart and on their mind. Oh, Aquarius. And sometimes, you know, for both of you, I get the sense both of you might be a little bit nervous or anxious. It's like there's this feeling like I've got so much I want to say, so much that I feel that I really want to tell you, but I might be coming in as kind of anxious or depressed or sad or frustrated or something. It's a very interesting energy. I think that communication is very important here because right now, you know, there's an element of anxiety and worry around this. So let's get some let's get some cards on the positives. What are the things that are very positive in your relationship dynamic that you can build on, that you can grow with, things that have kind of brought you together in the first place that you can increase. Let's see what we've got. Oh, see, look at that, Aquarius. We have got the King of Pentacles. So it really does have a strong foundation. Both of you kind of have the same value structure. That is true. The same kind of things are important to you. And it's like those really fundamental things. Like you both want the stable home. You both want something that's very long lasting, that stands the test of time. Very strong Taurus energy to me with this card, the King of Pentacles, because he's the King of Earth. It can also include Capricorn and Virgo because it's that earthy energy. To me, it can go the long haul. Both of you are very like serious about each other. You really do see this as something that's long term. So that's a very, very nice place to build from, because the other nice thing about that King of Pentacles is it's a very, it's a king, so it's a masculine energy, but that Pentacles, it's very feminine at the same time. It has that element of the goddess and the empress, you know, the Mother Earth energy. So it really does combine this nice, you know, masculine and feminine energy into one. So it's a beautiful card to have for your positives there. And look at that, Judgment. So this is a relationship that has resilience. It may be something where you thought it was dead for a while and it came back even stronger than ever with the Scorpio energy of that Judgment card. This is something that has rebirth ability. Even if you go through hard times, it's like you come back to center. You come back into connection, because it's sort of like you can take a beating, but it's not going to go away very easily. It's very, you know, Pluto energy, Phoenix from the ashes, the angels calling you both out to come back into connection. So let's get what your challenges or your blockages are, the things that are really kind of getting in the way. We've already identified that some of it is due to, you know, mutual anxieties or fears, worries, doubts, etc. There is some of that around that for both of you. So let's see if there's anything else that can be cleared up here. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Death card, Scorpio energy again. Very interesting. So it's like, I would say that in a way it's like, you know, one or both of you are afraid of this ending, or afraid of something going away, or somehow losing this, because that Death card is that big transformation. You know, there are big transformations and there are huge changes that this relationship has probably already gone through and may go through in the future. But the thing about that, you know, Scorpio energy is the Death card, right? It's like there's rebirth, right, on the other side of that. So it's like, you know, there might be the big transformations, but this is Phoenix from the Ashes energy yet again. Very interesting. So let's get a clarifier on this. This is an interesting card. There could also be some psychological things that need to be worked through, some deep emotions, right? Because Scorpio energy, the Death card, it's those deep held emotions and feelings. So that could be something yet again. The passion, the intensity needs to be voiced. It needs to be talked about. How strong, that you feel for each other is no joke. Oh, and look at that 3 of Wands. So it's like, okay. All right, guys. So here this comes again. 3 of Wands. And this is what this other person feels towards you. Is like they're willing to wait. They're willing to be patient. But you don't want this willingness to wait to turn into procrastination or putting anything off. So definitely when it's time to act, it's time to act. And, you know, when it's time to voice your deeper feelings, your passions, those intense longings or feelings, with that Scorpio Death card, it's like, it's time to speak. It's time to clear the air. It's time to say, you know, how much this person means to you, or them to tell you how much they mean to you. It's big, very big. All right. So Aquarius, let us get a some suggested advice and approach on this for how it has to handle this through this time of Venus in Leo. Look at that. So again, there's a lot of positivity coming out of this Wheel of Fortune. Look at him. The Magician is on the back of there because it's the new beginning that started with you creating something new and fresh. Jupiter energy. This is very positive going forward. Your own energy, Aquarius, is in that card. So I love that. To me, this is like the wheel is turning in your favor. Recognize that things are in motion. Things are not set in stone yet. Like there is so much opening up for you. You know, if you've been very scared or have had a very narrow worldview, or you've said this relationship or this connection, it can only go XYZ different ways, open that up even more, because this connection is pretty powerful, is what I'm definitely getting here. It has this very resilient, like, rebirth quality. Like, you can't kill it. Like, it just comes back. Like, even if you guys go through a very tough time, you get through it. Like, you come back even stronger. It's you know, it's very positive in the end. So let's get a clarifier on this Wheel of Fortune. You know, Wheel of Fortune being in your suggested approach is like, be positive about this. Don't worry about this. Make the decisions. Don't procrastinate. See, 2 of Swords. This is definitely time to make some decisions, you know, so that you can plan and go forward. Let's get the potential outcome here for now. I always, you know, it's like, take the outcomes with a grain of salt, y'all, because, you know, if you don't like the way the outcome looks, you can always change it. Tarot is never set in stone, guys. It doesn't force or compel us, right? It is just a guide, so take that as it is. Look at that. We've got our Knight of Swords coming in again. So I feel that this Knight of Swords came up twice. I think that they will be in, communication with you. You will be in communication with them. You both might be kind of nervous about or anxious about it a little bit, But I love the opposite side of this with the geese in formation flying to their destination. That's a very strong image, very strong energy, but there's definitely going to be communication and movement, especially intellectually and of the mind. Like there will be that sharing. So try not to be too nervous about this, Aquarius. Try not to play into the anxiety side of it. Play into the communication side of it. There could be a lot of information coming in very quickly, you know, over a short amount of time here. You know, and Venus is not in Leo for that long. So it's like, you know, the next couple weeks, 3 weeks, there could be quite a lot, a flurry of communication and information being shared back and forth, guys. Yeah, and hopefully what it will do is get you out of any of this feeling of being out in the cold with each other, because for some reason this is what's happening. Like I do feel that it's like there's something that's a little bit on hold here, even though both of you feel very positive about each other. You do. But there's something that's on hold. So that's why, you know, this could be for people that are in separation or long distance and feel kind of cut off from each other. But hopefully that Knight of Swords is coming in with lots of communication to help bridge that gap. So let's get a card from Spirit. Let's get a couple cards to see a message from Spirit about how they see this relationship or what they would like you to know about it. Look at that. So yes, Page of Cups. Pick up the fishy phone, guys. This is very sweet, romantic, loving communication, right? That's what that's about. So that's very different from that more nervous energy of the Knight of Swords. It's like Spirit saying, yes, communicate with each other, be forgiving, be compassionate, be open-hearted. It's a brand new start in love. Even if this is an established relationship, it's a brand new start, guys. New beginnings, remember? And look at that. We've got the Devil. So the truth will set you free, you know, because the Devil can be that captive energy where you feel stuck in a situation. This plays even more into that feeling of being in separation or long distance, where it's like, I want to see them so bad, but I feel stuck here. I feel like there's nothing I can do about it. So this is what starts to set you free from that feeling, is soft, gentle, loving communication. Page of Pentacles. Think of new plans and new adventures together that you want to go on, and definitely take action on it with the King of Wands. I think there's a nice timing here to this, Aquarius, where part of this is about, you know, the timing of it. There is patience here. You've got that Three of Wands twice coming up, and you've got the Knight of Swords twice coming up. You've got a lot of Scorpio energy around this relationship dynamic, so it's resilient. It has this rebirth quality, resurrection, coming back to life. You are willing to be patient is what I see. It's like, and that can be good. It can also be bad. It's like it's a pro and a con, the patience factor. It's great to have patience and be willing to wait, especially through the rest of this year when Mars is doing that back and forth square dance with Saturn. There definitely is going to be a lot of patience required for all of us. But at the same time, you don't want it to turn to procrastination. You want to have a clear plan, like we'll do this on this date, we'll move here on this date, etc. So, wow, Aquarius, let's get you some romance angels on this. Let's get 3, please, for Aquarius, my guides. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness. See, this love, it's either for my single Aquarians out there, it's something very brand new. If it's something that's already established, it's like a brand new burst of love and connection has come in, because we've got this new beginnings card. Like I said, whether you're single or whether you're coupled or whatever your situation, there's a new, fresh energy that's very positive on the scene. It is safe for you to love, Aquarius, so open your heart. Don't be afraid. Give and receive this high energy. And we do have, look at that, the honeymoon. Yay. Enjoy the bliss of time together. So Aquarius, I love the painting there. Very, very Italian there. Very cool. So let's get you a oracle card on this for your affirmation. I'm hearing, you know, our buddy Ramblin' Mike over at Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. I'm hearing him. I'm hearing his voice because he has sung that on his channel before. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore. Because it's Italian and we have the moon. I just have to throw that out there. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. I love Mike. He's an Aquarius, guys. If you haven't checked out Ramblin' Mike's Tarot, you're missing out. He is super fun. Go give him a look. Go subscribe to him too. He has sent so many awesome people over my way to my channel. He's been super supportive to me, and he's a great guy. So check his channel out, please. And he does funny stuff like that, like sing songs. He's very musical. Oh, look at how beautiful this is. Look at the artwork with the heart, with the wings, and I'll read the message for you. This is so perfect for that new beginning energy. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So Aquarius, new things opening, new doors arriving. Don't let it make you nervous. Don't let it get you down. There's so much positive coming up here. Rebirth, renewing, new energy in all relationships, especially in love. So have an amazing month, and I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.